Hello, welcome back to some Spirit Island. Now, I did a poll to see what spirit I should do next after Roots, and people voted for Breath of Darkness Down Your Spine, which I'm very happy with because I think this spirit is awesome. Let's dive in and see what this spirit is all about. Now, it's, as you can imagine, all about being spooky. It's about isolating invaders in lands and just abducting them off of the board just quietly into the endless dark, which is a new thing, which I'm just about to talk about. So, when we abduct pieces, they go into this space here. And this is a bit funky. I'm not going to read all of the special rules, but basically, invaders here count towards the win condition. And this isn't a land, but it is a land sometimes when we target stuff. It's a whole thing. But hopefully, as I play, you can understand how that works. Now, we do have an Incarnate, and if we empower it, we can abduct into the Endless Dark one explorer or town each fast phase, and we empower by going across the top track. Cool. Now, how do we abduct otherwise? Well, never mind. Okay, so when we use powers which would directly damage or destroy the only invader in a land, instead abduct it and pop it in the Endless Dark. And we want things in here because we can slowly get fear from them, one fear per invader in the slow, to a maximum of 4, and then we can downgrade them. So if we have a bunch of buildings in here, say we have this setup here, if we use this power, we get 3 fear, and then we can just sort of chip away at this town, make them an explorer, and then next turn we can maybe, if we have these in here, we can get rid of that. Because if we downgrade an explorer, they just disappear. Brilliant. So that's how that works. So our right innate interacts with the Endless Dark and sort of slowly removes them, gets some fear, adds some beasts. And our left innate deals damage and pushes this Incarnate around. So this is like this spirit embodied, going around, abducting pieces and being all spooky. Love it. I love it so much. So what happens in this Endless Dark, really? How does this interact with us otherwise? Well, it interacts with us with the growth options we have. Now, these things here, these very new icons, shows us how many pieces, when we take this growth option, escape from the Endless Dark. And what that means is when a piece escapes, we have to put it in one of our lands. We have to. So say I took this second growth option. 2 pieces escape. Okay, so we can choose here. We can choose either this city or this explorer like this, or 2 explorers and keep the city in here. But we have to take them and they escape in our lands on the island. And that's a bit annoying because we want to keep this island clear and full of individual invaders so we can abduct them. It's something to bear in mind and a little bit of a puzzle for this spirit. So that's fun. Yeah, otherwise we can move our Incarnate around. This is very, very flexible and very mobile Incarnate. But yeah, but that's the basic of the spirit. So we're going to move around. We're going to try and abduct pieces and have a great time. Great. So I'm going to pop the Endless Dark here and we're going to get started. We start with an explorer. And the first explore with Prussia 6 is sands and wetlands. Okay, now I am looking for individual invaders. Oh, and I forgot to say, we do start in both jungle lands, and their Incarnate starts in the lowest numbered jungle, which is how I've set it up here. So what I could do, I could try and get this left innate online, although I can't actually, I can't get two damage. Oh, I haven't even talked about these power cards. These are very cool. Okay, first up, emerge from the dread night wind. Add move Incarnate to target land. And this add is very important because we can choose to destroy this presence and then we can re-add it in the slow. That's pretty cool. So we get some fear. If exactly one invader is present, abduct it. Otherwise, we can push some towns and explorers and push up to 2 Dahan. Great, good utility card there. Reach from the infinite darkness is also quite good. Abduct 2 pieces, well, of presence from any spirit. Okay. Ignoring land type restrictions on moving presence. Each spirit's presence in the Endless Dark grants them +1 range with their powers. Now, in a solo game, we're just going to be abducting our presence into the Endless Dark. And you're like, oh, wait, I thought only invaders could come in. No, anything. Any pieces can come in here. And that's really important, because when we use our growth options, say this third growth option, 1 piece escapes, well, we can choose this presence now to escape and pop that in one of our lands instead and keep all these invaders in here. So that's very cool. Very cool. And the extra range is actually quite impactful. Wonderful. What else have we got? Swallowed by the Endless Dark. 2 fear, abduct an explorer. If we get the threshold, we can abduct 1 invader. So we can get a city into the Endless Dark. I really like this card. This is very good. And it's fast as well. Terror of the Hunted. If beasts are present, 1 fear and add strife. Add 1 strife per terror level. And if we target the Endless Dark, we can add 1 strife. So, this is a good card if we want to, I don't know, maybe reclaim next turn. Because if we reclaim, all pieces escape. So we could just load up the strife in this Endless Dark land. And then all the pieces escape, and then hopefully they're not as threatening. Okay, those are the power cards. Let's see what we want to do this turn. Right. Okay, so we can... I'm tempted to strife this land up if I can, actually. That could be quite interesting. Yeah, if I could. Although, no, it's not so... no. It's not so great. It's not so great. I do want to stop at least 1 build, and we can abduct using our left innate, I think, but only once this turn. But we could use Swallowed by the Endless Dark to stop this build as well, and I'd be quite happy with that, to be honest. Yeah, let's just try. I mean, we're probably going to take some hits anyway, but that's fine. That is fine. So we start over here. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. The letters first. Maybe gain a power card. See what we can get. Grab a power card. Get a minor. Oh, okay. So I'm looking for elements, which are moon and air, because that threshold's swallowed by the Endless Dark. So I'm already looking at Haunted. And our Incarnate counts as a beast as well, if we want it to. So this is actually, I think, pretty good for us. Let's pick it up. Okay, and then we add a presence. 2 pieces escape from the Endless Dark, but we can add a presence first. Let's add a presence here, and then let them escape there. Okay, great, and let's see what we want to do. Now, we've unlocked this move a presence 1 range from where it started. So we could, I mean, the beast might help there. Maybe I want to protect this coast a bit. So I'm going to move the Incarnate there. And I think I want to abduct. Yeah. Yeah, I do. And maybe... tricky. This is tricky, actually. This is an interesting puzzle. I mean, if we could get this threshold online next turn, because we unlock the 3rd card play when we grow. So if we can keep this threshold in mind and say, and we have a defense, which is really good, but we do need a sacred site. We need to bear that in mind. So we could defend this land. Defend this land, strife this up, and abduct this. That seems pretty good, doesn't it? Okay. Okay, I'm there. I'm here for it. So maybe we play... That's interesting though, isn't it? Because if we play these two cards, we won't have the animal next turn to do any damage. Now, is that an issue? I feel like it could be. What an interesting puzzle. I'm just all about this puzzle. Is it important that I get this online? Okay, maybe we just play these cards. Oh no, but I want to play this. I want to get this threshold. So I want to play this. And I guess we can just play this. I think that's okay. Yeah, that's okay. Right, so let's abduct 2 presents. Let's get rid of this one and this one into the Endless Dark. And we get +1 range with everything, which is lovely. That is lovely, actually. We're going to use our left innate. Gosh, how... I'm like 10 minutes in and this is the first... I'm really sorry about that. Right, so we can do 1 damage and then push our Incarna. 1 damage here, which sends them to the Endless Dark because they're the only invader. And we're going to push this maybe over here. Seems good. And that's it for FAS. Okay. Right. We skip that. We build. And then we build here and here. Bit spooky, but it's okay. And then we're gonna... Oh, coastal lands. Oh my gosh. Okay. Interesting. Right. Okay. So this messes with my plan a little bit. Just a little bit. Because now... I mean, we can... Oh, it's not great, is it? I mean, we could add strife, only 1. And that's not great. But, so next turn we can protect this. We can get rid of the city and the explorer. At least, I suppose. I don't know what we're going to do about this. This, I think, is a lost cause now. So I'm thinking maybe we just clear up this land because it is a bit of an issue land. Tricky. Oh, you know what? I should have pushed this in here. I think that's what I should have done. But instead, let's just get the fear. And we'll get the strife. Oh, that's so sad. I can try. No, I will try. I will try and defend this. So instead, we won't get the fear because we won't target this land and we don't have a beast in here. Okay. Right. So 1 fear per invader. So that's 1 fear in here and we downgrade. Time passes. But now we should have a really strong turn. So I'm going to take this 3rd growth option. Add a presence. Move an Incarna. Move Incarna to a land with your presence. Okay. So I'm going to pop this here. I think I want to move this here. Or maybe here, actually. That's fine. No, I can't. So I'm not going to move. I'm going to choose not to move. 1 piece escapes. Okay. So we're going to pop a presence in here. And we get 3 energy. 1, 2, 3, because we have 3 card plays unlocked. Now we can move a presence now if we want to. I'm going to move this presence here to make a sacred site. Okay. And we're going to play these 3 cards. Oh, we don't get this innate. Don't get this innate. So instead, I will keep that presence there. Gosh, there's a lot going on with the spirit. So what I did there, had a presence in here. I moved my Incarna there, and then I moved this over here. Using this unlocked ability here. So let's see how this goes. So, 1 fear. We're going to defend 3 in this land to protect it. Then we can't actually move. So let's do 2 fear abduct an explorer, and then abduct another. That's fine. Oh, all right. We'll get rid of the town. Okay, because we got the threshold, and we don't have any fasts. So I don't know if this is going to work out, but we're going to try. Okay. Stage 1. In each coastal land, push 1. In each coastal land, push 1 further inland. Wow. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Interesting. Each beast generates a fear if invaders are present, or moves to another adjacent land if not. Well, that's pretty good for us. Let's pop that Incarnate there, ready to abduct. And we'll pop this in here, just to protect that jungle. On each board, push 2 from a land with blight. It does nothing. First fear card, push up to 2 from an inland land. Okay, let's spread these out a bit, actually. That seems good to me. So, we're going to Ravage in the Sands. This is defended. We'll get these Dahan to fight back. And we're going to Ravage in the wetlands. That's all good. And then stage 2, escalation. We're going to add a town. Probably in the jungle, actually. And then explore in the sands. Oh, I did not build in the coastals. There we go. Great. Okay. Okay, so we've just got this ravaging. That's not too bad, right? Okay. So, slows. Add or move Incarnate to target land. 1 fear. If exactly 1 is present, otherwise push 2. This is actually really good. So I'm going to move my Incarnate over here. Or do I? Oh, this is such a good spirit. I love it. So what we can do, I don't think I can defend this. So instead, I want to try and push these actually, because we've got coastal, then sands. Yeah, that seems pretty good. So let's go here, get a fear, and then we're going to push these into this jungle here and try not to worry about them. And we can push up to 2 Dahan. I don't think I want to. Cool. 1 fear per invader in the Enderstark. That's 1, 2. And we are going to downgrade this town into an explorer. Time passes. Now, we have no cards. Looks like we're going to have to reclaim. So let's do that. Reclaim. Gain a minor. Extra defense. Pretty good. Seems good to me. Move an Incarnate to any land. I think here is fine. Yeah, we'll do that. I mean, yeah, that's fine. We're going to build in the sands. I would like to not worry about them. Okay. And then all pieces escape. So we'll pop a explorer there and an explorer in here. And this goes here. Now we can move any presence because we've unlocked that. And I will choose my Incarnate to move into here. Okay. 2 energy, 3 card plays. Let's see what we can do. We can do some abducting, which is actually really nice. If I do this, and if I do this, this feels pretty good. Because we've unlocked the threshold in this card, so we can abduct an invader. We've got 2 moves now, 2 damage and moves, and we've got our right innate. So, what I'm going to do is pay for these and abduct 2. Maybe, yeah, these are fine. 2 presents from me. I'm going to use my left innate to do a damage, abduct this city, move in here. Oh gosh. Do a damage, but because there's no single invader there, it doesn't get abducted. And then move here, and then 2 fear, abduct an explorer, and then abduct another invader. Now that might seem a bit of a waste, but I just don't want to worry about a ravage in the sands. And I might even reclaim, you know, but we'll see. Okay, cool. So that's all the fasts. Let's see how we do. Explore actions add another explorer to a land without buildings. Okay. Add a beast to a land without buildings or blights. Okay. Seems pretty good. New grounds. Let's see. Let's pair up these Dahan, I think. Okay. Fear card. Remove an explorer from a land with beast, disease, or at least 2. I mean, sure. Right. Ravage on the coast. Okay. Build in the sands. Does nothing. And escalation. I'm going to put this probably in the sands. Yeah, pop this in here actually. And then explore. 2 explorers in this jungle and then 1 in this jungle here. So that's a little bit scary. We can do our pushing again if we want to. And I think I might want to stop this build. This could cascade and it could be fine. Yeah, that seems what we want to do here. So 1 fear. We're going to move our Incarnate here. Push 2 of these. Do they have to be in different lands or the same land? Different lands. Oh, I don't know if I did that last time. No, I didn't. That was a bit of a mistake, but that's okay. We're learning. We're learning. And push up to 2 Dahan. Okay. Pop them in there. Maybe they can do something. And our Rightinate, 1, 2, 3 fear. And we are going to downgrade this city into a town. Okay. Time passes. Right, we need to scale a bit here, I think. This moon is looking really good. So we played these cards here. Then we get the moon. Yeah, that's looking really good. So we'll do the 3rd growth option here again, I think. So add a presence. And then we can move our Incarnate to somewhere with presence. Where would be good? Doesn't matter, I think. We're going to move it over here, I think, just to do some more abducting. And then 1 piece escapes. Pop a presence here, I guess. And then gain 1, 2, 3 energy. Pay for that. That's all good. Okay. This feels a bit wasteful, but I think it's okay. And we can move a presence. We'll pop this on the coast. Okay. Right, we can move twice with our innate. Let's damage this and grab them. Move our Incarnate in here. Damage that. Push that there. Okay, that's fine. Now we have a sacred site. And we're going to target this land. 1, 2, 3. And we're going to gain 3 defense there because we have a beast, of course. And we can add some more defense. Let's just defend 8 in here. Why not? Okay. That is it for now. Let's see what the event does. What are we on? When ravaging in lands with Dahan, each invader does -1 to Dahan. Okay, and more damage. So -1 to the land and more damage to Dahan. Okay. And we can do some more beast pushing. Don't think I want to. And we could try and like make this a bit more manageable. Sure. We might be able to deal with that. Okay. 2 fear per land with Dahan and cities. That's 2 fear. Okay, look at all these fear cards. This is great. In each land with 2 or more explorers, destroy 1 town or explorer per 2. That's amazing. 2 towns off the board. Excellent. Remove a town. Oh, perfect. This is great. Okay. Remove a town or explorer from a land matching a ravage card. Oh, we have to do it. That's really sad because I want the fear. Okay. Okay. Ravage build. That shouldn't be an issue, but we'll see how it goes. And then explore jungle mountains. Okay. Stage 3. Let's go. Right. So we can add some strife. And I'm tempted to target the endless land. And we can do that because of this special rule. Where is it? Your land targeting powers can target the endless dark as if it were a land, ignoring range. So we can do this here if we want. The issue is we don't have any Zahan in the jungle. Because ideally we want to strife them and set them up for a counterattack. This is looking good to take care of. These are a bit scary. I think I do want to add strife to the Ender Stark, just to make them not matter. So, choose strife because we're in terror level 2. And then if it is the Ender Stark, we add another strife. Okay, cool. And then we've got this. Oh, we should have done this first. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then downgrade that. And then add a beast. Okay, and then we'll do this power because we get an extra fear and we get to add a strife to that town. Hope that makes sense. It made sense in my head, and I think that's correct. Okay, so now we're going to reclaim. We're going to get another miner because I love miners. Oh, Lure of the Unknown. Just for the elements is brilliant. We could have got the defense there, but I do love this card. So we've got a miner. We can move this to anywhere. And I think I want it to go here. Okay, cool. And then all pieces escape. So where do we want these to go? Probably make this mountains our troubled land. Although we can move a presence to help us out a little bit. So we could move this here. And then just dump all of these into here. All pieces escape. This beast escapes. Pop this in here. This presence escapes. Great. We've done everything we need to do. So let's gather. Let's abduct. And probably we need to defend. Oh, we can't move. We can't move. So this gather isn't so great for us. We do need at least one animal. Yeah, that seems okay. And we get this second tier of the right innate, which is really good. Okay. Yeah, I see a plan forming. I mean, we should get a lot of fear if we can abduct a lot. So let's do it. Okay, so don't have a... Oh, we do have a sacred site. So 1, 2, 3. We're going to defend 3 in here. That's our goal. We're going to use our left innate to do a damage, which abducts this. We're going to push in here, do a damage, and then push in... Oh, we don't actually need to go there. But we will. Push in there. And then 2 fear, abduct an explorer, and abduct this city. And then we can abduct 2 presents. Let's grab these 2 from here. And we're looking pretty good. We are looking pretty good. Terror level 3. Still healthy. On a single board with the most buildings, add 1 town per player. Okay. We'll just add a town on the coast, I guess. Okay. Add a beast to the sands with the most invaders. 1 fear if invaders are present, which they absolutely are. When invaders ravage, if the land has Dahan, it does not yet. It could change. Isolate 2 lands. In each of those lands, if buildings are present, skip all build actions. Brilliant. Let's isolate that one. And let's isolate this one, I suppose. Choose a different land with Dahan. 2 damage per Dahan. That's amazing. Oof, it gets rid of a city. We're going to have to do that. Fantastic. Each player removes an invader from a land with 2 or fewer invaders. Now, this Endless Dark, fear cards and token events affect pieces here of this if this were an inland land. Oh, but it can't remove invaders. We just get a fear. Okay, never mind. So 2 or fewer. I mean, we could just get rid of this town. We're probably going to... I mean, that's not going to build. We could just pop that into the Ender Stark. Let's get rid of this one, I suppose. Just an explorer. Yeah, that's fine. Cool. Ravaging the jungle. That's all good. We got defense. Build in the mountains and the jungle. That does not build because of the fear card. Okay. And then we explore in the mountains and the sands. Okay. Right. Let's do it. So we've got our second tier of the Rightinate. We have 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We're going to downgrade this. Thank you. And then we finish the action off. 1, 2, 3 fear. Downgrade any number of invaders. So that's 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to downgrade all of them till we're left with an explorer. Then we check the loss condition, and we have no cities anywhere, and so we win. So yeah, very cool. Love this spirit so much. I'm very much looking forward to playing the higher adversaries with this spirit. A bit of a longer game against Prussia, but I think that was okay. Just one mistake here with the pushing, but we are learning. So happy days. If you enjoyed the video and you would like me to, tackle, I think, Scotland tomorrow, then give us a like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.